look, many team guys. All right, today we're playing the Buccaneers.
We are on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa.
All right.
Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We played like we did last week. Really hard to beat.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. This defense looks pretty dang good. Come on, this is Winston. Winston sucks. We got
first down, Winston. Drops it off to Martin.
Cannot lose James Winston.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
This guy's terrible.
6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
He's got to play good defense here.
On the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and run down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
That's one.
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency.
Good tackle.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Come on, Hightower.
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
Oh,
I
man.
think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a
oh, man. Fell straight off of him.
So, as you said,
there, I got him.
The playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
That was a good run.
The freshest guys coming off the last game. Play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them.
That was a real good run.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
There's a sack.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Dante Hightower.
That's what we needed.
Able to get in there and drop him behind the line. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play.
Well, that was a run I wasn't expecting. It was like a pass on that play.
The key is having guys on the roster
who
are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Okay, come on.
On third down, Winston.
Oh, man.
Wilson has it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's try it. Change up defense a little bit. Come on.
A first carry now for Kenneth Dixon.
Nice stop.
Down to the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
That worked. That will work.
Quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Let's not say we did.
Now we all know that New England's offensive attack is always going to be one of the best in the league. But the defense gets overshadowed a little bit. Very cerebral in their approach. They identify the weaknesses of an offense and gear their attack towards it each and every game. So if you don't run the ball real well, guess what? They're coming after you.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Oh, man.
A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing the ball.
There's a good tackle.
Not necessarily accurately. In this
got the ball a long ways, though.
He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however,
had the ball a long time.
First drive going to plan so far.
Come on, defense.
Second down, Winston.
Oh, missed the pick.
Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Oh, we missed the pick.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
I got him.
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah,
I was going to try to blitz up the middle.
I think what happens is he just had too much time
Stop
to think. He's wide open.
Good defense.
Now. Here comes the ball.
That's what we needed.
Drops it.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands,
it's a good stop.
That brings up 4th.
I'll take
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion.
There we go.
Force them into going for 3. And
that's my ball.
6.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board. Happy.
Oh, baby. Oh, big
he
hole.
wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense,
Oh,
I think they're
that's
high-fiving each
promising.
other, only giving up 3 after
All right,
letting
so we
them
do
run that
best.
much offense.
Now, it's a little bit of everything. This team's pretty dang good. All the way around.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
I'm going to go
5
fast.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
And we're
down.
up this defense.
Again, it's Lewis.
That was a big hit.
Knocked down sideways at the 46.
313 yards last week?
Look at
That's
the numbers
insane.
last week for Dion Lewis. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to
I want
say.
to run it again.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that
Oh.
contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs.
Okay,
and
we
that
lost
total
3
scary.
yards.
A loss of a full 3 yards.
That's fine.
And now it's 2nd down.
But when it comes to the
You
running
forget,
game,
we do
the
have
New
Brady.
England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL
And
that I
Gronk.
don't think care much about balancing things
Oh,
out.
crap.
Into heavy
Oh,
traffic,
Brady,
and it's
what are you
intercepted.
doing?
Picked up by Levante David. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Offensively, when you see
Oh, I
coverage,
threw it right to
the
him.
ball has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive
That's a
your
bad throw.
Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That pass was way
tight end
off.
Cameron Brate was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's fine with me.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And this one caught by Cameron
Dang
Brate. And he's brought down. There are the numbers for Brate from a week ago. 6 catches, 56
Home the
yards.
field
And that
goals.
touchdown was his first of the year, and you know he's eager to get more of those.
Now a play fake here on first
No.
down.
Sack.
And no escaping this
That's what we
time
need.
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9.
Let him
I think
stick
he's a
around
guy,
another
if
year.
they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too. And Webster lost the football, and it's picked up
That's
by the
what we
Patriots.
needed.
The 20, 10,
Go, baby.
and he will score.
Yes.
Touchdown, Patriots.
That's how it's done,
Huge
guys.
play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's
Nice.
no fun
This
for anyone who
defense.
plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies
played
when
really
there's a fumble
well.
return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No,
Just
they're
gotta
not
keep playing like
choreographed very
that.
well usually.
Really hard to beat.
And this will be a touchback as that sails
All
over
right,
the
so we
end
can
line.
get a record up 5-0, guys.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the
Yeah,
field.
not many yards on offense, but that's fine.
Here's Martin as they
Oh,
begin
God.
on the ground. Shreds the tackle. Space to maneuver at the 40. There goes Doug Martin. Past the 20. And
Got
he'll
him.
take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's
Dang
a
it.
big-time run there by Martin. And even 60 yards.
Yeah, what?
Nothing fancy there. A little smash-mouth football
That
right up the
sucked.
gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary.
I picked the wrong
right up the
play.
gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
And
Oh.
it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up
Just
second
gotta play good
down.
defense.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was
They
reaching
play
to
really
bring
good
the
defense
football.
now.
Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just
Don't
better
run that
defense.
ball.
I think you're right. And they get to him quickly here as
It's
he
hurt.
stopped right around the 13.
Okay.
In need of a conversion on third
That's
down. They had a
interesting.
big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
It's- Come on, defense.
Working out of the gun. Winston. And it's caught.
Oh.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Dang it.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing...
Oh.
That
was easy. I was expecting a freaking pass. Or run. Man, I was expecting freaking run.
Has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone.
Well, that sucks.
But now even more so because these tight
ends
aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked up
Since you turn the ball over,
who have a little bit more speed.
We're on the ball 100 times this game. I don't care how wore out they get.
Just one tick to go. So
we have 151 yards. We have 8. That's how bad we played. Oh, baby. Yes.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken
That's
down
my man.
What will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. So they're operating in the red zone.
All right. Oh, God.
They try again with Lewis.
Oh.
They showed some tough
that worked.
But they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second.
That's what we needed, though.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his
0 yards
line,
passing.
the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Looking tight with the field goal.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either.
Gronk, touchdown. Our lead.
So cue up the Gronk spike.
That's what we needed.
Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats able to cash in.
Yeah, so you guys 4 games isn't bad.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that.
Our leading.
Clinic.
And that's what they've done.
Keep
they
it rolling.
lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses
I don't know
because
how.
they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached.
There's been a lot of close games, though, too.
Confident in what they do.
Well, other than last week.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Now they have 70
Looking back
yards.
to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2,
play
they
some
seem
defense
to have
now,
some
guys.
And it really shouldn't be
Show these guys how good they really are.
because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're
No big deal.
Things will work out, and so far, they have started to do
Play,
so.
Those 3
playing
words
defense,
we hear a lot.
guys.
Stay
It's
the
fine.
course.
You guys aren't playing that bad.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston.
Couple lucky plays.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's
3rd and 8. Nice.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. But tapping those toes,
Come on, guys.
he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
And now look at this.
Fumble.
Big gain, but a fumble. And
My
it's
ball,
picked up
boyo.
by the Patriots. And the return comes to a halt right at
Nice
the
try.
24-yard line.
They make so many catches that are so
Wow,
tough,
fumble.
so acrobatic, so difficult.
Not a fumble. Dude, I laid him out. That's bull. It's fine, we'll get a pick.
First down, here's the run with Martin. And running room scarce.
Nice try.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
Have
scrimmage.
a heck of a time getting yards now.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play.
Stopped him again.
Looking left
3rd down.
sideline, incomplete. The turnover put him in
Keep
great
it
field
going.
position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Kill
If
defense.
they got you the football, gave you a great opportunity, you got to cash in and get some points.
He's got Evans.
Didn't fumble.
And he will have the first.
I was hoping for it.
Down right on the chalk of the 20.
Cannot stop these guys right now.
Yards that time as that'll move the chains.
For
home to a field goal.
Having that primary target's a big deal, and Mike Evans serves as that for Jameis Winston. Evans led the league in targets in 2016.
And went after him a ton. He also was 6 in catches, 4
Dang it.
yards, and tied for second in touchdowns.
And played in his first Pro Bowl.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
That's what I figured they'd do.
3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field.
Nice
And now
try.
what he's trying
Not
to do
happening.
is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him
There we
that
go.
run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way
Stop
to build
him
on
again.
that because he's eating them alive
Third
in
down.
the first half.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Come on,
One thing that
defense.
I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
Oh, nobody tackled him.
End zone touchdown, Tampa Bay. Doug Martin, his first touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
But they decided to run it in.
A high-scoring game, I guess.
A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker
Okay,
just
that's
has
fine.
to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Dang.
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Here we go.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is level.
We got to the 23 though.
At the 23.
I'll take that.
Dion Lewis getting set to go again here with his guys on offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely
Nice.
was, and we all know where it started.
In the yard.
At the end of last season, right? All the offseason
What we needed.
preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints.
Start
right?
with.
The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting down.
Yeah, our ex-Burkhead's
extra blocks.
pretty dang good,
They
too.
really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Nice.
And able to find Dorsey.
One out of bounds.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Up
Try to save
around
some
the
time here.
45-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
And Brandon, from our
Oh,
time
it didn't
in
count.
college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL
Well,
route
shoot.
tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed picking up the
Come
first.
on.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Fine.
But not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
From midfield, here's Brady.
Oh, nobody got open.
Too much. Down he goes. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to
You know what that
Tampa
means? We're going for
after
it.
this timeout. Brady not coming to the sideline.
No, I'm
They're
not
gonna
going.
go for it here on
I'm not
fourth.
losing to the Buccaneers. I cannot lose to freaking Jameis Winston.
And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete.
Jameis Winston sucks as a quarterback. I cannot lose to that guy. We'll not lose to that guy. We're going to win this
They
game.
get 25 yards out of that one.
I don't care what it
And
takes.
gives the Pats a first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say
What, 1
put the
yard?
football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. To throw is Brady. And Gronkowski's got
Yeah,
it.
Gronk.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Brady to Gronkowski, cover athlete to cover athlete
Run it again.
Patriot first down.
He was a cover guy for Madden in 2016, but I don't think Gronk saw that as being his highlight for the year. What did he have, 25 catches for the season? Only 8 games went down for good right before Thanksgiving.
Making it hard on
back
us.
with a vengeance in 2017.
On second down, here's Brady.
Dorsett with the catch.
What a catch at the 6. The
Nice.
Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the
Still
time,
running
I
it again.
hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
There.
He's in.
Early again.
Touchdown, Patriots. Dion Lewis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
We're doing everything we can to win this game.
Does not give them an insurmountable lead. It's still a lead, and that always feels good.
All right,
to a team.
21-17.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
And they got a lot of time on this
how
clock.
you're guarding against a letdown.
And they got 3 timeouts yet,
Coaching them
too.
up from right up here in the booth.
But so do we.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
Both
at
of
the
the
30-yard
30.
line.
Let's see what happens here.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing,
I
you're
think they're
back
gonna
in your own
pass.
territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
They're going to try to move this ball.
Jump starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure
That ball's
if
way up.
something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second
Fantastic
half.
for us.
Managing risk
Come on,
is a
guys.
big decision here. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I
Nice.
thought he might get outside and just chuck it away.
3rd and
Dangerous
10.
pass, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Doug Martin.
3rd and 7. What it?
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm going to do something. Oh,
Shotgun. It's Winston. He
got
gets
him.
it to Humphries.
Short.
Now the defense going to use the
They're gonna
first of
punt.
their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the 6-year man from Cal, Brian Anger, on to kick. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
This would stop them.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good
Don't
one.
touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
And that'll hit in the
I
end
get to
zone.
about the
Much
20.
too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it.
Oh.
And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
want no one.
think in this situation. Either
Keeps
side of the
losing
ball,
yards.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Well, add that play to his resume reel because he
Make
went
these
to the
idiots
Pro Bowl
think
last
about it
year.
first.
That's how you go to your Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
It's hauled in by Brandon
Timeout,
Cooks.
timeout, 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 timeout.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. The final shot before half for Brady. Unable to corral him. He fights
We caught it.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you cross-state to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley.
Not that
He's got
matter.
our EA Sports half. And before we could even hear from Larry, we're back and ready to
go.
go in Week 5. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. All right, let's discuss Dion Lewis as he gets set to go
He's kind of struggled today.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't,
Oh, that's a good run.
There's still time, still opportunity. There's still
That's a
more
great
games to be
run,
played.
100 yards.
Yeah, it's not a lock.
That's all we needed.
Barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a
that
season.
was a great
Still
run.
a couple chapters left in that book, though. Brady gives this one to Lewis. He takes it down.
Another good
42,
run.
A 5-yard run.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Brady to throw on second down.
Good throw.
It's caught by Hogan. And he's going to get this one down right to the
Brady's
edge
8
of
for
the
9.
red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Now let's make them really think about it.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now.
Oh, he dropped
everything
it.
that was discussed at the half, just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets.
Dang.
Because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense. That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great
There's a
play
good
if
run.
he'd been able to haul that one in.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Let's try again.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit him over the top.
Short.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming.
When a good play is made on defense,
Kick the field goal.
oftentimes
10-point
leverage is
game.
the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
All right. We're ahead.
So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Still not playing the
This is
best.
taken at his 4.
It's not a 10-point lead,
And
dang
it's a
it.
pretty good
Never
return
mind.
here as he'll get it up to
There,
the
I was
29-yard line.
Let's get the ball back.
Now we take a glance at the offense. As
They have more
work
yards
their
than them
way
now.
back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half,
Might
they
juke him.
discussed how they were going to
Still
get
short.
that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you
Come on,
script coming out of
guys.
the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more
Gotta
like
play
8
good
to 10.
defense here.
Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing in the middle, and it's incomplete.
There's a ball
The
that should be
intended
picked
target
off.
was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly
Come on,
critical there.
guys.
You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete.
He's short.
Complete.
No, he got it?
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
So far this year, they're in the bottom 5 in the NFL.
Thought he was short.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet
Just where he was short. Let's look at him the first down. Whatever. I thought we stopped him on 3rd down. Apparently,
They run again on 1st down. Martin, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Winston and Blake, the tight
I missed a
end's
freaking
got it.
tackle.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And the score, it's tied. Not even to tie this game right now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh,
so they took a shot
that was
on
close.
1st down, but couldn't connect.
Oh,
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying.
Almost a
pick.
pick.
Playmakers, no matter what it says on the scoreboard,
that was good effort.
Always trying to get him the football.
On second down,
oh man!
Again. Wide open receiver.
Oh, got the ball.
And he lost the football.
Yes. That's what we needed.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man.
That's awesome.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
No gain on the play there. Second
all
down.
right.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum.
There we go.
Every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Very nice.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure,
he's
going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz.
Losing a lot of yards.
A little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina
cannot run this
against
ball.
Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some
how many yards are we going to lose?
Try and get more pressure at the pass.
That's 6 more.
Wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Come on.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really tipped off.
Oh, come on.
Losing a no-hitter late in the
guys got a punt? Are you serious?
Complete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Oh, good that punt is.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away.
I don't have a clue. Oh,
and that is very
not bad.
Done there, as this will be marked
That's
out
the
of
5.
At the 5-yard
okay,
line.
that worked out nice.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time the turnover on
they got a long ways to go.
And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
And we got nothing going.
On the scoreboard,
so that's
can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Got him.
On the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard
Second
line,
six,
so they thought they were in
nice.
striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their
Come
mouth
on,
here?
defense.
Now Jameis on second down. Oh, it's a screen.
Not happening this time.
And he'll be hit and dropped
back to the 5.
At the 5-yard line. He lost 4 there.
There we
and
go.
It's third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly
Come on,
didn't develop how
defense.
they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because.
Oh, I ran right by him.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds.
Dang it.
Possession will stay the same.
Missed the tackle.
That often thought.
Come on, man.
Where the offensive player fumbles
What the heck?
goes out of bounds.
Ran right by him.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's
This
aggravating.
is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy
That
in
was a
college
dumb
who used to name the
mistake.
sideline. Sammy.
Ran right by
Sammy
him.
sideline and use him well.
They'll run it again with Sims.
Somebody tackle that guy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Or not.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink.
Oh,
If you
get
him
off
any
me.
type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers.
Got
He's
him.
gonna get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower.
Fine.
In there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely
Nice.
extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running
Third down.
over the 40 to the 42. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Fourth quarter. Well, this is a heck of a game.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football.
I can't believe the Buccaneers give us this good of a game, though.
Behind here to start the fourth quarter.
I only won a game all year.
Here's Winston.
Get off me.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so
nice.
He just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
It's good
What's
defense.
The old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurrying
Almost four. No, that's might be a
that
team.
ball had to be gotten rid of,
beat.
otherwise he was going to get sacked.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Oh, nice.
This is taken around
Get
the
off.
12.
Get off.
And out of bounds, just shy of the 30. A good return there, 17
29.
yards. And the Patriots take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Well, they can play whatever coverage they want.
They start the drive.
We're going to do what we do best, and that's run the dang ball.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Okay,
That goes
118.
as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
To my eyes,
And he lost a lot of yards
at
at one point.
as this game moves along.
Burst seems just as good here.
He
in
had
the
like
fourth
130
as it was
yards
way back
at
in the
one
first,
point.
doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition
There.
during the season in order to continue to carry
133.
the ball at this rate.
It's more like
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the
But he's
football.
getting tired.
This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam
Oh, he
Gase, the
dropped
head coach of the
it.
Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs.
Dang
He
it.
did 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for
First
Patriot
down.
first down.
Oh, that's one to
I think we're in field goal range, too.
Old school football players, isn't it?
So that's even better yet.
Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason.
Oh, there
to
he
let
caught
up
that
now.
ball.
Over the middle, Dorsett. And inside the 20 before he's brought
Nice.
down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal
Final.
is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions.
We're gonna end this game, man.
So much for being conservative
try
and
to.
running that football. And after the good game
Score
last
again,
time,
this game's
time
over.
they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line
That's
of
the goal,
scrimmage.
just to end this.
And
Just
this
end
situation with the lead fourth quarter,
There's one more
they're
score.
liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So
Just
now
let them
we're
keep
gonna
the
see
ball on the
them loading
ground.
the box in a big way.
Seriously,
6,
just drop
7,
that?
8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive
Yeah,
line.
whatever. We'll work on
It's a
it.
lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands
That's
on the
whatever.
football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
That's fine. That's what I want him to do.
Gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Do what I want him to do.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the 11-year
Good.
veteran bangs it through, and that will extend their lead even
That's a 10-point
further.
game.
So his second field
That's
goal
what I
of the
need to do.
game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts
Man,
their
kicked
backs
9
clearly
field
against
goals?
the wall.
In 4 games? It's kind of
And this
crazy.
will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
All right, well,
Previous possession,
that's
they were
interesting,
able
to
move
say the
football,
least.
but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive.
Oh, here we go.
That lasted over 10 minutes.
Oh.
And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean,
A
how
missed
does that happen? You
interception.
just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a
Passed
chance
the
for
ball
points
30
if you hold the
times.
football that long.
Agreed.
No,
So
plays
he
at
can't hang
18.
on, and as I watch that
Well, it's
unfold,
not very
I remember
good.
an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold
There's
on
a
to the ball.
tackle.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an
That's
actual
nice.
player.
Third
No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's
That's what we
third down.
needed.
Well, the strategy
Third
was
down.
evident there. Get it to your tight
No,
end
get back there.
and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually
Oh,
gonna
you
win that?
moron.
The tight end, but not there.
Oh,
Not in this
Malcolm Butler with a
situation.
pick.
The double coverage. coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49
Yes.
Malcolm Butler. And the return comes to a halt.
That's
right
awesome.
At the 44-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this
That's
situation,
his first pick.
throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Oh, no
For one
game.
of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of it.
Oh, and Lewis lost the football. But I think
Got
the
back.
Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
3rd
Wow,
and 6.
that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't
Gotta cover
get the
Gronk,
ball,
moron.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he gets this down
There we
deep
go.
into Tampa Bay territory.
You gotta tackle that guy.
And that one results in
And
35
covering.
yards. Big hook up
And
there.
you guys
Forced to
didn't
throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective,
Whoops.
didn't get
Right
Oh,
up
no,
the-
he lost the football.
Oh, no.
But I think the
We got back.
Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it.
God. Just gotta blow this
Luck or
game.
Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
There.
You get
First
it or
down.
your teammate
Gronk.
gets it. Just as long as you retain possession,
Get out of
that's
here.
all you're looking for.
Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down. Time for a break. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They get him for a sack. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Okay.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right
what, a
around the
yard?
13. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On 3rd down, that's Lewis. And he'll be brought down this time
There we
at
go.
the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
And we're gonna score again.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Nice.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will stretch
It's
the
30-17.
lead up to 13. So they settle for just the
This is
3
crazy.
there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Fumbled the ball, got the ball back.
So
So for a field goal.
But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And that'll
Well,
carry
shoot.
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1:45 left. This game could still be interesting, to say the least.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Got him.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running
Good
back.
tackle.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play.
Let's get our pick,
and they'll
guys.
bring up a 2nd down.
Come on.
From the gun, Winston.
Ooh.
And incomplete there.
Nice.
Hit. Jars the ball free and
3rd
brings
down.
up 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times
That's
as you
awesome.
want. Get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed,
Full
it doesn't always
start.
time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
That's awesome.
That's going to set them back
Move
5
back a little
yards. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far.
Do it
This
again.
is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Winston. Evans has it left side. And they're going to get this one all
No
the
way.
across the 45. So after that big gain, let's see what else the
Dang
offense
it.
has up its sleeve.
Not very good coverage there.
Jameis now on 1st down. A dump off to Sims. And a big
There's a
collision
tackle.
there as he winds up flat on his back.
51 seconds
But
left.
not the position they want to be in. Still a very,
Game
very
isn't over
small
yet.
chance here, but they almost need a miracle.
Agreed. That means they got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
Oh, this may be a free play for Winston. Throw right side, take it in by Godwin. And he gets it inside the 30.
It's going to hurt us.
Shy of the 30.
Offside. Defense.
Of
So with
course.
the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Dang it.
Now Winston. And this is caught at the 8.
No way.
And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9.
Seriously?
23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical
Game's
here
not
for
over
running
yet.
back in this game.
Absolutely
So
agree.
we get a
They have
pick.
to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jameis again. And he just throws this one away. Smart
I'm telling you,
decision
run the
here
dang
this
ball.
close to the end
24
zone,
for
and it brings up
39.
second down.
What the
I
heck?
don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Come on, defense.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got
Come
rid
on,
of it. No one got it. Jameis to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it.
This actually is stood still.
On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead will shrink to 6. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance.
I don't think they do.
And the Patriots
That's
are
game.
going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as
no more on this ball.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside.
See if I can kick a field goal.
Exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
31-yard line?
The 35 and just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and
this game's over. I want someone to kick the field goal.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
I messed up.
6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So the offense
I won't kick a
starts the
field goal.
timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
See if I can make it.
Oh, now look at
I
this.
got no idea what my
Lining up to
kicker
add
is.
3 more little insult to injury here.
But if I need him late in the game,
This
make
to
the
make
game
it a
winner.
2-score game.
Hey,
This kick is
hey, this game's over.
absolutely perfect.
Catch you guys later.
We'll
Have a good
make
one.
this a